Hey there guys, and welcome back. Got another weird deck for you guys today. It's soldiers, but I like when people attempt the soldiers archetype because it's kind of cool one. He does have some kind of cool ideas behind it. I changed a couple things because he said he went from 16 to 18 with this deck, which isn't too bad, but I mean, it can work. Most decks can work there, so this is gonna try it on Pro Ladder, but things I ended up changing was Triss Telekinesis instead of Yenkon Necromancer, and I put in a Lacerate instead of Clear Skies, because I think the Triss Telekinesis Lacerate combo can be huge. And then instead of Treason, I got Cantarella, because Cantarella works better with some other things, and you want your disloyal unit for most games. Then we'll get into this. We got a Recon. Look at 2 random bronze units in your deck and play one. It's 30 cards big, but it has a lot of thinning, so that kind of makes up for it. Recon is great because, I mean, it can grab you any of these bronze units, which we have more than average on the bronze units for these. Then we got 3 Mastercrafted Spears, which they deal damage to an enemy equal to the base power of bronze or silver unit in your hand. Now, if you have Nilfgaard Unite or Cantarella, this will do 12 or 13 damage, which will either just be 12 or 13 damage ping, or will kill an engine or something they need to deal with, which can be really useful. And also the Magni division can grab them, and it's the only thing that they'll grab, so that gives you some more value there. Then the single Lacerate to go with the Triss Telekinesis, and I think this Lacerate can be pretty good again. I mean, if you play with Triss Telekinesis and you hit 3 units, you got a 15 power gold there. If you hit 4, you got an 18, and that's pretty good for a gold, and then it just goes up and up if they have more and more units on a row. And most decks stack a row unless there's something like Nilfgaard Alchemy, then they play on all separate rows, so that way they can do the Mahakamails. Then we got a Recruit to play a random different bronze soldier from your deck. Yeah, he'll grab your Magni Division, Alba Cavalry, Slave Hunter, which is a weird card that we'll get into in a minute, or Standard Bearer, or Nilfgaard Unite. So, he's some of your thinning in here. He's good in a soldier deck, because he's also a soldier, so like, if you play him and you have a Standard Bearer out, you'll get +2 for playing the Recruit, and then +2 for playing whatever he grabs you from your deck. Then we got the Medic, resurrect a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard. I think it's really good to run at least like 1 Medic in most decks, because I mean, Medic's a great card and does mess with a lot of deck types, and yeah, that's why he's in here. He's good like against greatswords and stuff where they like count on that bronze unit. You can just take it away from them and hope for the best. Then we got Magni Division, 2 of them. Play a random bronze item from your deck. He's running 2 of these, but 3 Mastercrafted Spears, which is kind of weird, but I guess that helps with like, so if you draw into one, then your Magni Division aren't dead. So there's that. Then we got 3 Alba Cavalry. Whenever an ally appears, boost health by 1. We have a lot of swarming in this deck. I mean, we're not running the Slave Driver, but it's still a decent amount, so Alba Cavalry is good. And plus, he said it's a bait. It's a bait card for the removal, so you can get the Standard Bearers out, so you want to play these guys first to try to, like, if you're playing against Scully Toll, they usually have, like, 3 big removal cards. They're Mage, Yorvith, and Cleaver. So you try to bait those out with these, and then your Standard Bearers will be safe. Then we got Slave Hunter, charm a bronze enemy with 3 power or less. I was thinking about taking this out, and then I read his guy. I was like, I figure I'll try that. Slave Hunter against War Dancer. If they play War Dancer round 1, you can mirror Slave Hunter and then return the War Dancer to your hand. And that sounds pretty cool. I hope we run into Scully Tull, who plays a War Dancer round 1, so that way we can try it out. But also, I mean, it can grab something from your opponent's Slave Drivers if you're facing Alchemy and stuff. There's usually at least 1 3-power unit, especially against Scully Toll and most of the meta decks that are out now. I mean, you don't see Greatswords so much, and Greatswords is pretty much the only thing where he wouldn't grab you a 3-power unit for the most part. Then we got 3 Standard Bearers, boost an ally by 2 whenever you play a soldier. Yeah, you play a soldier, boost, get to boost a random ally by 2. He's pretty good, especially if you get a few of them out. Because, like, you play the Recruit, and then he plays another soldier, and then you get the buff by 4. So, to get multiples of these out, you end up getting a lot of power. Then we got Nilfgaard Knight, who's a soldier, reveal a random card in your hand, with priority given to bronze, then silver, then gold. Oh, I'm pretty sure it was Draco Phoenix who told me that it did this, and I was like, really? And now they put it in the card, finally, yes. It gives you... It reveals bronzes first, then silvers, then gold. So if you have a bronze in your hand, only 1 bronze and a bunch of golds, it's going to reveal your bronze. So that's kind of cool. Then we got Nilfgaard Gate. Play a bronze or silver officer from your deck and boost it by 1. Yeah, officers, we got Vrymead, we got Seelig, we got Sweers. They're all officers, so this can thin out any of them. And we got Seelig, who's pretty good for the emissary. And also, I mean, a Bastard, I guess, or Assassin if you really need that removal. But yeah, Emissary can be good because that's more deck thinning. Then Vrymead to create a bronze silver Nilfgaardian soldier. This thing can work out so nicely if it doesn't give you the spy soldiers. But if it gives you some other soldier, it can be really good. And even if it gives you the spy soldiers, you still got the standard bearer and stuff to make up for some of the value on that. Then we got AUKUS to toggle 2 units lock status. Double lock, kind of nice, especially against some decks, not all of them. Great swords though. AUKUS can be really good because like a Radovid. Then we got Sweers. Choose an enemy or revealed unit in your opponent's hand, then move all copies of it from their deck to their graveyard. Can be really good for mind games and for just thinning out their deck and basically hopefully taking away one of their main units. Like if you're facing Hensel machines and they try to do their whole Hensel combo, you can Sweers the right machine and then they can't do their Hensel combo, so that's good. Then Cantarella, single use, draw 2 cards, keep one and move the other to the bottom of your deck. Oh yeah, it's your disloyal unit. Why I took out Treason for this is because you want your disloyal unit in mostly every deck. Then we got Karher, Differin, resurrect the leader. You can resurrect your Emir with this, which is kind of not usually what happens, but with some of the combos in this deck, it's kind of nice. And then Dandelion Poet, draw a card and play a card. Great with Stefan Scullin, because you can set a card on top of your deck if you get him like round 3, Stefan Scullin, and then Dandelion Poet and get that card. Then Triss Telekinesis to create a round special card from either player's starting deck. Yeah, she can be really good. I mean, she's a great card. She's ran more than Dandelion Poet, who I thought was going to be better, but the way Triss Telekinesis works out is that usually you grab a recon with her, so you're technically drawing a card from your deck anyway, but she has +1 power on it. And I mean, it's going to be a bronze, but it's not. Dandelion Poet can grab you something else that's more than bronze, but Triss just is 1 more power in most cases, because I mean, if you play Dandelion Poet and you draw into a Roach, it's like, oh, well, that wasn't the greatest. So Triss is awesome. Triss is pretty meta. Then we got Stefan Scullin. Move any card in your deck to the top if it's a non-spying unit. Boost it by 5. Yeah, that can be useful. I mean, it's kind of like Scully Tull's Leader, only you get to boost it by 5. And it's a 10 power, so it's even better, except only it doesn't put it in your hand. But if you have a way to get it in your hand, then it's even better. So Stefan Scullin's cool. Then we got a Mirror to return, play a card, then return bronze or silver ally to your hand. Plenty of uses for this. You need more locks, you got AUKUS. You need to mill them some more, you got Sweers. You need another soldier, or to try at this guy again, you got Vrymeads, and then Seelig. And yeah, you can even do Vikavaro Medic if they have another good bronze to steal. So I like a Mirror. Mirror is one of my favorite Nilfgaard leaders, but sadly he's just mostly used for spotters, so I like seeing him in other decks, and we'll try this out. I mean, this deck got the guy to rank 18, so I doubt it's going to work the greatest here, but we can try it, and it might work pretty well, because I mean, it seems alright, and hopefully it does. So I'll see you guys there. Oh, game 1. There we go, finally loaded. I was sitting there like, taking a while. Oh, it's Scully Tull though, so maybe the Slave Hunter thing will work out. That'll be pretty cool. Magni Division combo. We have an 8 power at the moment. I mean, it's most likely coin flip. Elves is a Siri Nova. Can't see the slate is in my way. 15, no. So we'll throw back AUKUS. Medic can be useful for taking his one card away from him. Soldier, we're gonna throw one of these back, and one of these just to try for, hey. Oh, we got blue though. Blue's no good against this guy. I hate. We're gonna have to play Elbow Armored Cavalry. Maybe he'll remove it. Maybe he'll just play his Disloyal and pass us, who knows. I mean, there's no fear of playing disloyal units against a Mirror anymore because they can't pick them up.
Onward, Fryhead!
I threw back my lock unit and it's a hand buff deck? What? That's not how this works. At least it's not coin flip, right? So, I mean, we might as well use up one of these guys. Actually, we'll use up one and play another one of these first. Just because if he Yorvis it or something. Because he has to have, like, Yorvis and...
The time of the
yeah, that one.
And white light is nigh.
So there's one of them. Then we'll play the Magni division. We'll use this spear, kill off this guy before he gets too many buffs off that. Then I could res that on him too, which can be nice. Have another spear too if he has another one. Nope, just Vanguard, alright. So it looks like we can use Selic and then like Slave Hunter. That'll be a cool combo.
My son has erred.
Throw over an emissary.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Then we'll play a recruit to thin our deck out some. That sounds good. Get a standard bearer, alright. There's Barclay.
Now we must stick together.
Oh, he buffed it. I can't do it now. He knew what we were gonna do. Of course, that's kind of useful for my medic. It'd be really nice. And we do have a nice lacerate here too. Debating on returning my recruit to my hand now. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll play
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Magni division. We'll buff up this guy. Kill off his 11 power. Then we'll return our recruit to our hand. That seems pretty good. So being able to take that, is this Shoop? This might be Shoop. I think this is Shoop. Actually. Recon.
Have strength.
Elvimerk. Elzer's Thunder. Alright. So we could steal his Elven Mercenary now. Let's see what recruit gives us. Oh, well there we go. We're stealing his Elven Mercenary. I'm pretty sure this is Shoop. We're 20 points ahead. That's nothing. It's nice if you have the other coin. Usually decent point to pass. Don't want to use up this other Slave Hunter. I could just shut out this round with Triss Telekinesis. I think. But we might wait a minute. I definitely want to save that res for that 11 power unit. And this guy is either going to reveal that I have a Slave Hunter or a Medic. Just play him. Don't reveal my Medic, please. Rip. It was 50-50. I mean, chances were pretty stacked against us.
You shall taste of your own medicine.
So that's an 11 power unit. That puts him at 45. He's going to need an 8 power play. He's starting to not stack on that row. I think I'll pass him here. Gonna have to use up one more card. This is Shoop.
A wee hint. Dinny jiggleless.
That was a pretty big card.
Blue Mountains!
And I'm guessing he had War Dancer or something, so like winning, pushing, using up big cards around one, not really going to be useful. Hey, there's Carter. AUKUS. He's Shoop. He pretty much used up everything that I wanted to get locked, which was the Ryehead Dragoon, right? I mean, unless he pulls a... Did he get his... No, he didn't. So we'll throw Slave Hunter back. And then I can replay my rezzing unit. That'll be handy. Might just drop AUKUS on a dry pass, but it doesn't look like he's going to dry pass us.
Let's get to work.
Oh, he's going to play Disloyal, alright. So, throw a standard bear.
Victory is in our grasp.
I mean, you use that as the leader for that, so that was most likely for Shoop. Gonna keep playing us? I'm saving this medic for last. Alright, so there's that. Just AUKUS.
There is no escape.
Use up some of our lower stuff. If I really need the AUKUS, I can just res it with Carter. He's probably gonna bleed us out down to just his Shoop in his hand, and then he'll win. Most likely. Unless I pull off some ultimate hero pass here. Or Dandelion Poet into my Disloyal unit, that'd be really useful. So there's 5 power. Alright, Dandelion Poet, gimme. Gimme. You didn't give me. So we'll play the second standard bear.
Make your emperor proud.
Buff this one up by 2. We're going to keep that 13 as the only one. So here's the plan. We hold on to Car and medic.
To outshine all others. Never had your kneecaps broken.
So Triss Lacerate is actually a pretty big card here. It's 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 20. We know what he's trying to do here is the thing. Should I just car her in that? No. Well, Triss.
I sense strong magic.
Oh, we didn't get the Lacerate. Recon. Play Recruit.
Scrubbing duty again.
Get my double buffs. And Slave Hunter, who has no target to steal.
This one's got
Buff this up. And this up. So that's Shoop in his hand.
What do you want?
So we're gonna car her.
As you wish.
Play a mare.
There is but one
Play our
punishment for
medic.
traitors.
We'll res. Can res Ryehead Dragoon? Yeah, we can just res Ryehead Dragoon. Or Elven Scout. Yeah, let's go with Elven Scout. That's a soldier. Then we'll take the Hawker Healer. Do these buffs, and obviously he's gonna pass us.
We ought to help one or the other.
Buff. Then we'll return this to our hand. And that's a pass, because he has Shoop in his hand. We did pretty well that round, though. Now we have to draw into something really good. Which I don't think there's really anything really good left, except for Recruit. Stefan Scullin. I still have my Dandelion. Recon has a chance of giving us something good. So let's recon. To recruit.
Scrubbing duty again.
To Alba Cavalry, alright. Now hopefully he doesn't have his Silver Dwarf too. Because if he has a silver dwarf and he takes that 11 power card, I'm done for. I might be able to beat a shoot though. My medic.
Watch and learn.
Oh, he got War Dancer. And then obviously that's shoot, so
A highly curious case.
we go with this one. Move this guy up. Buff him by 2. And he needs a 25-point shoot. He's probably going for the 12 power one. 12 power, if he gets buffed to 25, we lose. If he goes for the 8, there's like one shoop on each shoop card that could win him this. Which one's he going for?
Gwent cards like you, yeah, yeah.
Oh, he didn't get it. We beat the shoop. He lost his 3 and 5 chance. That's what it took. He was trying to bleed me out from that medic because he knew I was going to steal that 11 power. Well, we won. We won one. I mean, it didn't feel that strong at all. The one round did feel strong, but round two felt strong. Round 1 felt iffy, and then round 3 was just like, please don't pull that 25 power shoop. But yeah, we had some nice setup. And if I got that Triss Lacerate, no, I couldn't have hero passed him because he had shoop. There's like no way to hero pass shoop unless you get above 25 points. Well, it won game 1. Let's get into the next one. Alright, game 2, Crashing Crate. Is this vets or great swords? I actually have not seen great swords in like forever. I'd be pretty surprised. Oh, we got Stefan Skull in their starting hand though, that's good. I'll throw it back just in case it's great swords. We have one of these. We have a 12 power. We could spam kills great swords that way, but if it's vets, that's not as useful. And if it's great swords, Slave Hunter's dead. Even if it's vet, Slave Hunter's dead. I mean, I could steal his Pirate Captain with this to stop the restore combo. Throw back one of these. A recon that's handy. We'll throw back a spear. Oh, we got blue again. Let's play Alba. If it's great swords, the medic's gonna be clutch. Coral? Oh, muzzle. He actually runs the muzzle. That's crazy. Alright, well, let's kill off our own Elba then, because we're not dealing with that. Trade a gold for a bronze. I'll take it. So it is great swords, okay. So letting him get one buffed up will be fine. And then taking that from him, we're going to Stefan Skull and put the most important card against great swords. Oh, well, we have the most important one, the medic. Probably just put Dandelion Poet on top of my deck. That'll be useful. Could actually assassinate him. But I want to steal that, yeah. That is not allowed. No. No. Restore combo with that. Okay, so he's gonna grab another ship. I think I'll actually use up my assassin here. I can use a Priest of Freya or something. I mean, I got one more turn to decide. It's recon. Yeah, the Slave Hunter again. So we can steal that away from him for his restore combo too.
This one's got spirit.
He's gonna crash and crate for his other great sword. And I think maybe pass here. Yeah, how does this work? Soldier ally. Could be useful. If I play assassin, I'm not going to be ahead. That's the biggest issue here. I got to use up my Amir. Of course, if we pass here, it's probably going to bleed us out round 2, right? And he has no restore target. I guess passing here would be the best bet. Then he bleeds us out round 2. And hopefully we steal them. I don't know, I'm going to steal one of them at least. Here's our Dandelion Poet. And there's one of our Nilfgaardian Knights. That's good. So even if he dry passes us here, I'm just going to mirror Medic. Which doesn't look like he's going to because great swords. So we're going to mirror Medic anyway.
Patience is not a
And take his other great sword before we can do anything with that. Turn Medic to our hand. There's Corsair for his ship. So we can take his ship too. The problem is I gotta somehow make my Amir work. And I don't want to let go of this Medic. I'm just gonna reset this turn. I think I should just assassin here.
Your Majesty, I cast myself upon thy mercy.
Take out his ship.
As good as dead, that lot.
Told you it'd be worth it.
Ah, now he has his restore combo again. That sucks.
Ugh, got a bad case of Rover's back.
So I'm gonna need a pretty big temple play here. Soon. I'm gonna play a standard bearer to start. And go with Dandelion Poet. See what I can pull with that. It's all his Corsairs though, right? Hopefully, because I want one of those ships if I have to. Is that Wild Boar of the Sea? No, it's him for his disloyal, alright. Oh no, it's Wilfred combo.
They need us.
So, we hopefully get Lacerate, I think, with our Triss. We're gonna Dandelion Poet, see what we get with that first. Aw man, a little bit earlier, that would have been nice. Because now it's a 12, and it doesn't deal with anything that I want to deal with. So we Triss. There's the Lacerate. Just so he doesn't get his bear and stuff. Which is pretty important. So do I need to medic that ship? I don't think I do. Maybe I do. I got one more turn to decide. We're going to kill off that ship though. Reveal Nilfgaardian Knight, kill that off. Or not reveal Nilfgaardian Knight. Actually, I think I am going to need it. I might just lose if he pushes us too hard. I play Nilfgaardian Knight. Well, I have to play this guy anyway, either way at this point, so might as well take his ship, right? I'm gonna have to lose to it with the dead card if he doesn't pass us right here. Ah, man, that's a 2-0.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Okay, let's buff you up. All he needs is a 1-point card to win. Oh no! Be a dead card. Somehow have a card that's like 1 point or less. We did pretty good against great swords, I think, but we're about to get 2-0'd. For sure. I mean, all you have to do is play that card, dude. Well, wait a minute, he needs a 3 or 4 power card, actually. Okay, so we play our Carher.
I am no Nilfgaardian.
And we actually have a chance. What did you keep in your hand that wasn't 4 power? Or 5 power? Priest of Freya even if it was a Priest of Freya, restore Cantarella. You are way too late. Okay, recruit, go save us.
Important lesson in this. But
I'm really curious what that other card was.
We serve
There's no
her who
finisher
is
in this
virgin,
deck.
mother,
Like, I
and
needed to
crone.
steal his great swords or it was lose. Wait a minute, did he not have... Of course, it could have been a Priest of Freya because he had no more soldiers in this deck. So that was what gave us a chance, was the fact that he had one more Priest of Freya in his hand. Oh, we lost that one. That was rough. Alright, let's get into the last one. And maybe that one's a win? Maybe. I gotta somehow... That muzzle caught me off guard. I ended up wasting that one card. If I could've... I needed to steal his great swords. So let's get into the last one. Alright, game 3, Hensel. This is where Swears will be actually really handy if we get him. Oh, we got him. Last Hensel I had Swears against, like, it was just dead bolts. We'll see. Hopefully not. We can get Seelick with this, that's nice. Then we got 2 of those. Kill off some of his machines with Magni divisions. Throw a standard bearer back for now. No, maybe we'll hold on to it. We need some power on one. What am I gonna lock? Is Radovid. Definitely. Yeah, we'll throw a standard bearer back. There we go, now we got a 12 power one. And I think I like the rest of this. No golds or anything, but it has some of its thinning in it. I don't know if this deck has enough thinning to justify 30 cards. I played with it a couple times. I usually end up round 3 with like, how many cards? 10 cards left in my deck? That's way too many.
For me, Bilberry's honor.
So there's Ronvid. So we need a double lock somehow. Most likely on one of his other crewmen. That's how I'm going to do it. So we'll start with all the armored cavalry. And then recruit. Okay, so that's 4, so just playing Swears would not be enough, but if I mirror Swears...
There is but one punishment for traitors.
That'll buff him up to enough to deal with another one of those. Okay, so we did have 2 of those in his hand. I mean, in his deck left, that's good. We pulled off the successful Swears target.
I pass on every 10th round.
Okay, so he's gonna kill that off. We're probably just gonna AUKUS.
Who is to die?
Lock these two. Then try to Swears again. Unless he Hensel's right here. I don't know, I kind of want to hold on to Swears for round 3. In case he uses leader then. It's iffy. So he has no crewman out now though. Pretty sure this is a Neke combo one. Disloyal unit? Boy, it would be great to see my disloyal unit one day. Not in round 3. I don't want to draw into it round 3. We'll play recruit. Thin out our deck some. Alright, it looks like we got a bear. So we're probably set for this round. It gives me a higher chance of drawing into goals because I have 19 cards left in my deck. Of course, he probably thinks we might be playing mill at this point because we dropped Swears and we're running like a ton of cards. Soldier, mill. There's the winch. Alright, I know you most likely don't run multiples of those. I'm gonna play another one of these while we got this standard bear going. I guess we'll buff a mirror up and the slave hunter's dead. Yeah, this slave hunter's not working out. Should have took it out. I don't think we pulled any, like, we weren't even able to stop that restore combo against great swords because he had 3 restore targets. It's a good idea, but like, it's way too rare that you face a Scully Tull who drops a war dancer round 1. And there's another winch. Or another one of those. Well, we'll thin out some of these swords so that we're not dealing with this little 2 damage turn stuff, and so that way we can thin out our deck of some more bronzes to hopefully get like Stefan Skull and Triss Marigold, Carher, all of them. And then Nilfgaard Gate maybe? Just to pull into another one. Because if I Nilfgaard Gate into Sealic to Emissary, that'll thin my deck by 2 more. Maybe 3 if I pull a recruit.
I will not let this become
There's his
something
Triss.
sudden.
Oh, well there we go. Dealt with that. So we'll play Nilfgaard Gate, grab Sealic, play Emissary.
A shame I have no time.
Is Medic any good right now? Medic's not too bad just because I can steal one of these reinforced ballistas away from him before he shuffles them back into the deck. But grabbing that 8 power might be more handy. And I don't really have any multiple spawning units left for armored cavalry. But Medic's one of those ones that I like to return to my hand. Yeah, go with Medic.
A highly curious
He reinforced Trebuchet. Just I wasn't gonna crap. That's why I was afraid. So we'll drop the sweet. I think we could still get ahead.
I'm an
I don't know how much damage this is going to be. There we go. Okay, so that's where 16 points behind. Which I mean, I could get 15 with Magni Division until Nilfgaard Night. Means I could drop this Weirs. It's pretty much useless now anyway. Ah, man, but if this doesn't pull me something that's worth 13 points. And then I have the dead Weirs. That's more of a problem that I'm trying to think about. I mean, this is most likely Scorch, right? Just hold on to him. He doesn't have a Roundbid left. He has none of those guys left. He has none of. He doesn't have his Hensel left. So unless this is like Reaver Hunters or some double Quadra Scorch deck, I think we're fine. We got the Triss Marigold. That's always good. Should hold on to Nilfgaard Knight. We'll keep this. But on the dry pass, I'll just drop Weirs. Maybe I should throw Weirs back. Drop Elba Cavalry on the dry pass now. I mean, he doesn't have his Disloyal anymore for the Dunbanner shenanigans, which is kind of nice. But I also didn't get my Disloyal to get my card advantage back. So now we're gonna have, he's gonna have double final say with most likely the Scorch guy. So we're gonna have to try to be careful of that. Dandelion Poet's nice though, as long as he doesn't draw me Weirs. Let's keep it. Yeah, see, like I have 12 cards left in my deck. This deck can't run 30 cards. Let's play the standard bear. That's why I'm not seeing my Disloyal unit ever too, because I got like 5 extra cards. I mean, even at a normal deck size, this would have 7 cards left in this deck, and that's still, like, he has 6. So the Slave Hunters definitely come out. This Magni Division thing is kind of cool, but not that useful against that many things. And then you can take out the Nilfgaard Knight. Let's see what other items there could be. Oh wow, he scorched that right away. So we'll play for Mead, see what we get. Recruit.
101, 102,
There we go.
103.
Then we can play Dandelion Poet and maybe draw into another one of those other guys. Or Carher. Carr wouldn't be too bad, because then I can return Recruit to my hand. So probably Dandelion Triss Recon.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Reinforcements. Okay, Battering Ram.
Famous last words, right?
Hey, Carr. Which actually isn't as useful now, but we're still gonna take him. And then we'll play Triss. We'll play not Recon. Why Triss? Why have you failed me again? So he has no way to reapply that machine's effect. Just go with Winch. We'll take this one. And we'll replay Vermeed with Carr. We have a chance, actually. Too bad. I mean, he's gonna have, the Lynchart on Earth to basically scorch away this guy. Most likely. Unless he runs... No, he hasn't dropped Cell Trick yet, so I doubt he runs it. Probably runs the Lynchart on Earth instead. Winch. Well, at least if he gets a battering ram, he can't kill off her mead. So that's always good. Alright, let's car her. Play a mirror.
The North shall tuck
And we'll
tail and
play
hope for
Magni
mercy.
Division, why not? Kill this machine off. Then we'll return this to our hand. And hopefully it'll give us something amazing. Oh, there's his done banners. That sucks. And he didn't end up 4 cards left in your deck and you didn't draw into done banners? Are you absolutely kidding me? Oh my god, I would run machines all day if I could. For me, pull me something amazing. Recruit. It's actually not too bad. 369. No, this is probably going to give me a Nilfgaard Knight, right? If it gives me a Slave Hunter, I'm going to totally... There's no way. We have one of each left in our deck. There is a way. Oh, man. We need a bigger play. We need a bigger play. I can't believe.
New orders?
Okay, good. Can't believe he had 4 cards left in his deck and 3 of them were done banners. That's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Alright. So let's play our Nilfgaard tonight. He didn't have that other guy, luckily.
Notice!
We'll buff this up before he kills it with another battering ram. Or something. What are your last 2 cards? Celtric.
Are you wounded?
Neke.
Again?
Wait! Are we gonna win? Are we gonna win? By 1 point. Oh my god, now my dog needs a drink. Yeah. Well, that's that deck, guys. Are you kidding? Oh man, we lost by 1 point. It's absolutely ridiculous. Especially when, like, he still had done banners in his deck when he had 4 cards left. That's crazy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until then, have a good one.